Okay, we are going to do a video on how to do a blog post, a video blog post, using GoTo Meeting as the host so that you can host it yourself, you can have guests on, you can have customers on online, and you can record the whole thing and post it as a video blog. So you see right now I have a camera on top of my computer and I'm looking at it and I'm talking back and forth. And so you kind of see what's going on here. What I'd like to do is just start by doing the whole thing. So this presentation is basically how to do a movie using GoTo Meeting, how to do a how-to movie using GoTo Meeting. Video blog made easy. Even I can do it, so it's not that hard. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is we've got to get organized. Otherwise, it's hard to follow, and you might make some mistakes, leave some things out that you think are critical. So you don't want to have to do it again, and you'd like to be consistent. So do an outline. So you can use PowerPoint or Prezi, which is a cool online presentation tool, or you can use just a pad of paper. Just simple as that. And you want to obviously focus on your purpose, whatever that is, and it's all about content. Because if you don't have good content, your customers, people that are going to be viewing this thing, are just going to lose interest and go somewhere else. So, in the beginning, open up with a video of yourself giving an intro, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And again, you can use your host, right? You got your camera right there. It's relatively straightforward. If you don't have one on your PC itself, it's easy to buy one. They're cheap. Plug it in. Give you all the 15 minutes of fame you could ever imagine. So plug it in. Then you have in the middle. You have lots of interesting, exciting content. All the stuff that you want to pass on, and so you don't have to repeat yourself. You can do it once, and it lives on, and you can pass it on from person to person to person without having to do it again. And in the end, obviously, you're going to go back to your video and say thank you very much. Appreciate you taking the time, and also talking about other places to get content, and or talking about your brand, the thing that you are trying to promote most. So, so you open up all the applications and the files you're going to use. So you can see what I have open. I have my webcam. Obviously, I have my PowerPoint presentation open. I have another movie, which we'll talk a little bit about, open. And I have GoTo Meeting open, obviously. And that's pretty much it. I can go to my desktop if I need to. But for the most part, I have what I need. So, webcam. Let's see here. Why is that being funky? One second. Okay. So, open all your appliances to be used. And let's see. It's my office. I'll have to call you guys back in a minute. Okay, so you're going to open up your webcam, double check the focus, the background, all that sort of stuff. On this one, this is all the stuff that you have to deal with. It's just all the controls, so you can make things, it can be backlit, you can change the brightness, change the contrast, whatever it is that you need to do to optimize that. And PowerPoint Prezi, it's good to have it available online so you can keep track of where you are and what you want to do. You don't necessarily have to have it up, but as you see, I'm obviously doing this, and you would like not to have to just talk to the presentation, but so it is. So any other tools that you need or application software that you want to have up and running, and I'll show you a demo of another piece of software in a minute that's kind of interesting, as well as any videos to be viewed. So here is, so let's go back before we go there. Let's talk a little bit about videos. So I've got a video up and ready to run. Here it is. And this is a video that we took yesterday of a deck-tack profilometer. It's a tool to measure roughness and step heights and things like that. And this is just a movie, so I can actually take part of that movie that I might be interested in talking to, get it queued up, and then play it.
At this one, it's not a big issue. There's some on top of the roughness, and we can apply how to do that anyway. So it's not going to hurt anything. Go up to analysis and cut off. And usually I put like 1/5 the scan length or 1/10 the scan length in here. So since we're doing 2,000.
So you can either do this live with a subject matter expert while they're doing this thing live,
two profiles,
or you could record it and then play it back later on and talk over it and do whatever you need to. So it's a pretty powerful thing. So you have all those things, all your applications and files ready to be used on your desktop, ready to go. And once you launch GoTo Meeting, so you're going to launch GoTo Meeting, and up in the top right-hand corner of the thing, you can't actually see it right now because it's not being shown during the recording, but there is a Files tab. So if you go to the recording settings in the Preferences section of the Files tab, so here we are in the recording section, we want to make sure that we have clicked on a Windows recording player file, because otherwise we won't be able to edit and we won't be able to share it with Macs. So we clearly want to do the Windows media file, and we also want to go down here and have the file that's being manufactured or made right now, the movie, stored in a location that we can find it. So mine is on my desktop, blog posts, GoTo Meeting, movies. Put it wherever you want, just so you know where you can find it. It's pretty straightforward. And then you invite others to participate. So it's a standard GoTo Meeting thing where you invite other people to participate, and if you actually do that, you can have others take control of the interview, or of the movie, of what's going on. You can interview them back and forth. They can present things that are on their desktop, and you can see those things remotely. And obviously you want to make sure that everyone knows that they're being recorded. So let's actually take a look at what that might look like. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to open up, I'm going to go to my webinar thing here, and I'm going to change presenters. I've actually got another computer logged in right now, and I'm going to change presenters to my other computer. And it's asking the other computer, do you want to show your own screen? And yes, you do. So here I am. Hold on a second. It's actually taking a second to come up on the other screen. Is that actually doing it? I'm on the air. Presenter me. Why is that not showing over there? Just look at that for a second. Okay, there it is. So I'm going to go back. So you actually should be recording that whole thing. So here I am. I'm the presenter at some other location. And you can see I have another camera running. I'm at location B. And I'm presenter B, and I'm talking away, blah, 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 blah. And maybe I want to run something else. So I've got this movie queued up. This is, I'm not sure how good this is going to come out. This is a trailer for Harry Potter's movie. And I think actually the sound is off, so let me turn the sound on. So the sound is coming through the speaker, so it's not all that great, but you get the idea. So I can present another person's things remotely, even though it might be multimedia, whatever it is. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm going to stop this thing, and I'm going to give the presentation back to my original thing. So I'm going to give it back, and you're going to give it back, and it says you are no longer the presenter. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here to this other computer. It says show my screen. So now the original person who started the whole thing, which is me, presenter A, is back in charge, and we're seeing my screens again, which is where I wanted to be. So here we are. So again, you can invite others to participate. They can either just be online and ask questions. You can interview them back and forth, or if they're connected online through their computer, they can take control, which is kind of powerful. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to talk about general format considerations. So if you're going to use it for a blog, you might want to think about a general introduction and or exit. You know, so just go online, you can see a bunch of different presenters doing a bunch of different things. So and you can even edit it after the fact if you need to do that. If you want to have a standardized introduction and a standardized exit, special features throughout the whole thing. So you can certainly do that. Now keep in mind, obviously, that enthusiasm sells. So smile and be positive, keep your energy up, and use different intonations in your voice to make it interesting. So, and obviously try to speak slowly and clearly. I obviously have a hard time with speaking slowly and clearly consistently. So, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So that's the name of the game. Is you just want to make it something that people are going to remember and they're going to want to share. That's the whole point of blogs and gaining bandwidth in the marketplace, is that people share the information back and forth without you having to do it yourself, pushing it. They're going to pull it. So yes, we just did this. So you're going to record your video. You're going to pull up your first screen with the video open, right? You're going to cap that up first, say what you're going to do, right? You're going to start your video recording, and you're going to navigate through your presentation, video intro, content, video thanks for watching and more information, blah, 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 blah. And once you are done, you turn off the GoTo Meeting recording section. There's a little button up there that you can't see, but it's there. And you click it and turn it off. And you won't actually see it. Go into the folder that you've designated until after the GoTo Meeting session is completely shut down. You've exited it online, and then the little format thing comes up, and this little guy that's down here, this basically tells you how long it takes. Now I've done a first take on this video, and you can see it took 20 minutes done. It still had 5 minutes left, so it doesn't take an awful long time. You can see how long this video is. You know, you got to wait another 10 minutes until you actually get it. Then you can edit it and do what's required or your desire. But one of the things you might want to keep in mind is that you want to keep it raw. You want to keep it real and authentic, and make it you. So you don't have to be a movie star to make this thing happen. So other resources to consider on the GoTo website, GoTo Meeting website, there are a couple really powerful things that you might want to look at. So let's just open this up. So again, I've just embedded a link in my PowerPoint presentation. I'm clicking on it. I'm launching the website on the internet, and here it is. So again, powerful tool moving with customers. So click on video and training, and if you go on organizer training, down here there's a couple of really neat things that you should at least review. So getting started, recording basics, engage your audience, all these things that just will make you a better presenter and keep you organized and that kind of stuff. So these are free online things to look at, always a really good thing to have. More links. If you can, spend a little time looking at other blogs out there, video blogs. See what people are doing, see what is exciting, what you like, what you don't like, where you want to play in this marketplace. So there's obviously lots of equipment that is out there for video, audio, mixing, a bunch of stuff. And as you get more involved, you might want to get more involved with that. Obviously the quality should be high enough so that it's not grainy and a mess, but you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on stuff that you don't unnecessarily, because everything you really need is in your PC most likely right now as we speak. So anything else, I don't know. So again, thank you. So you'll see this thing ends. So right now, I guess that's sort of it. I hope this has been helpful. We're going to post this thing and use it, and yeah, thanks so much for paying attention. So now I'm just going to go up to GoTo Meeting and stop the recording, and thank you again. Bye.